Hi guys, welcome back again to our channel Data Do Not Lie. What a match we saw yesterday between RCB and the Rajasthan Royals in Chinnaswamy Stadium. Finally, RCB breaking the home curse and winning at Chinnaswamy. It was looking so glum when Yashasvi Jaiswal started the run chase. Everyone was in fear. And after Jaiswal got out, Krunal Pandya and Suyash Sharma, they bowled so well in the middle overs. We'll discuss about that, but another few updates actually, like PSL has been banned in India now. Indians cannot watch PSL hereafter. And there is also another rule which has come in that India won't play against Pakistan in any future ICC tournaments. So, your initial thoughts about this first?
So actually, in the wake of the attack which happened in Jammu and Kashmir, so all
Yeah,
these steps are being taken, and like obviously, if like these things are being done by government, obviously we support them being Indians. Obviously, it's like PSL is not a big thing as compared to the life of our fellow citizens. But the only concern is that these steps which are being taken, they should prove helpful for our country. Like even in past, it has been happened that the Pakistanis will not come into Bollywood. Even we have banned them from IPL, but
yeah.
these steps have not worked. I don't know what will be the impact of
And
these effects, but as of
and
now,
we don't play bilateral series with Pakistan nowadays.
but, but 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 in every ICC tournament we are with them. We are
Yeah.
there, and ICC generates the revenue. Now talks are also going on that BCCI will say to ICC that let's not keep India and Pakistan in the same group.
Yeah.
But again, what if they meet in semi-final? What if they meet in final? Will they not play? Will India not play, or will India give them a walkover?
No, no. Then
So
India has to play because that is a forced thing. But they won't schedule it in such a way that India and Pakistan have to play in every ICC tournament. If they coincidentally, if they
and,
can qualify, then they have to play. Yeah,
and seeing the condition of Pakistan cricket, it's hard to believe that they will qualify for semi-finals or
yeah,
finals.
yeah. That is true.
Yeah,
But
no, but yeah, that was I guess maybe the government thought that it is the required thing. So we are no one to comment on that. But the only concern, the only thing which I think that these steps which are being taken by the government, they should help. They should help Indian defense, security, whatever for which these steps are being taken. They should have a positive impact. It's not that it appears like it should not happen that
yeah, I think his video got stuck a little bit. No, like that is true actually. Like because yeah, you can continue. Your video got stuck. Yeah, you can continue.
Oh, okay. No, I was just saying that obviously right now these steps which are being taken, these are the need of hour, these are really required. But these effects, these steps which are being taken, they should have a positive impact. They should serve for whatever reason these steps are being taken. Because in the past also we have taken those steps, but they haven't helped. They haven't
Yeah,
helped. A lot because if you see we don't play Pakistanis don't come and play in IPL. We don't play bilateral series.
and
But
in
is
a,
that
and after all this, then Pakistan wanted India to go to the Pakistan to play the Champions Trophy also. Just imagine what would have happened if we had gone there for the Champions Trophy. Luckily,
no,
we played
obviously
Mumbai. Yeah,
that's really not possible. That really not possible seeing the geopolitical condition. You cannot have cricket, Bollywood, and then terrorism on like at the same time. Obviously, we need to take these kinds of steps. And maybe now PSL because even Indian audience was watching PSL, so maybe their revenue gets impacted
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. That's
And
true.
maybe BCCI is such a big name that it might try to do some other things also to like to stop this PSL from going on. It might It might serve notices to other boards that your players can choose either from IPL or PSL. If
No,
BCCI
but
can go this hard.
the thing is now this year IPL is clashing with PSL, but every year it might not clash like this because previous years we have seen PSL finishing in February and March itself. This year it's clashing
Yeah,
only
yeah.
because the Champions Trophy was happening during that time, so they kept the PSL during the IPL. Like it's clashing now.
No, no. My point is, can BCCI say to all the boards that if any of your player plays PSL, no player from your country can come to play IPL? Can they do that? For example, imagine really Rosu, he is playing PSL.
Yeah,
Now, suppose BCCI goes to the board of his respective country and says that if you are allowing any player of your country to play in the PSL, will not allow any of your player to come and play in IPL. If they want, they can go this hard even because IPL is really a very big thing as compared
yeah,
to
definitely,
PSL.
and that is what Corbin Bosch did actually. Corbin Bosch he said I won't play in the PSL, and he came and played in the IPL, and
Hmm.
that is why PSL
Yeah,
banned him for 1 year. I don't even think he cares about it. He cares about that ban.
oh, definitely, definitely. The money, the fame, the glamour, the exposure which IPL is giving, no other league is compared to that. Even players of Australia have said that IPL is a very very big thing. So yes,
But
like if you have power, huh,
still we have players like David Warner, Sam Billings, who are all playing there in PSL.
yeah, that's what my point is. Can BCCI go this hard? Can it stop? Can it really destroy Pakistan cricket?
No, but
It will not be good for.
I'm
Hmm.
completely sure that only because David Warner got unsold in the IPL auction, he's gone to the
Yeah,
PSL. Yeah.
that's the correct thing. Obviously, these all are retired cricketers. These all are old cricketers. We can say they are going to play PSL if they are not getting a chance to IPL. But if they have chance to play IPL, obviously, I don't guess anyone will choose PSL. But that's a very very wrong thing which has happened in
But
Jammu and Kashmir. And
you're talking about this year. What if PSL happens in February and March? That time IPL won't happen. So IPL won't clash with PSL. So that time they will be free,
no,
no? So they can choose PSL
that's
then.
that's
Yeah.
what my point is. That if anyone is playing PSL, we are not allowing you to play in IPL. Or maybe another strong stance would be if any players of your country go and play PSL, we'll not allow any player of your country to come and play in IPL. So these things BCCI needs to look if you are trying to boycott, so boycott on this level because you are saying that we'll not play Pakistan in any of the tournaments. But what if they qualify? Yeah? Then you will have to play. So
Yeah.
what's the point of what's the entire this process gets wasted.
No,
So
no.
if you want to destroy,
If they qualify for just for that match, they can play. Like if semifinals, if they are forced to play, let them play. Finals, if they are forced to play, they will play. But BCCI won't schedule in such a way that they have to play compulsorily against Pakistan. I think that scheduling won't be done. But more often than not, Pakistan is not qualifying for the semifinals and finals these days. So I guess that situation won't even
let's
arise
see,
for.
let's see, let's see whether it happens or not. Because just like after IPL, the next big thing is coming is Asia Cup, and let's see.
Yeah,
Because I don't guess, because if India and Pakistan are not there, so those big players, those ICC, those broadcasters, they will suffer heavy losses, huge losses, and I'm so much excited to see whether they will incur those losses and go with country, or whether they will just run their business as usual. Let's see, because I guess India versus Pakistan is the biggest thing which happens in cricket.
I
I
don't
don't
think
guess
it's
any
the
rivalry.
I don't think
Huh?
I don't consider India versus Pakistan as the biggest rivalry because nowadays
No,
Pakistan
no, I'm
are
not
not even
talking.
giving a fight. Hmm.
I'm not talking about the competition which Pakistan is giving. Just see the crowd which is there just to witness this, which are not very, and the crowd which is watching India versus Pakistan so engagingly, they are not very well versed in cricket. These all
Yeah,
are those one day fans. So obviously, but that brings revenue to the broadcaster. That brings revenue to the ICC stadium. So let's see what happens.
yeah.
But as
No,
of now, I guess
but
it's the right move.
I think it's a good news that India won't be playing Pakistan in any future tournaments. They can play teams like Australia. India can play teams like Australia, England, and New Zealand in the group stage. They can play stronger teams in the group stage rather than playing Pakistan and bashing them and then coming to the semi-finals. I consider it as a good news. Do you agree or not?
That's actually a very good news also, and but some other things are also needed to be done. We should not only restrict these steps to only cricket or Bollywood. Some other steps are should also be taken if we want the security to enhance all those things. I guess like the government are in a much better position to decide.
Yeah, because
So, but yeah, that's
I'm
how it
happy
is.
actually,
So,
like because every time if you see in ICC tournaments, India have been bashing Pakistan, Bangladesh. India always play against Pakistan and Bangladesh in every tournament. I don't know why. As ICC tournament, they are playing in the group stages. Pakistan and
and with
Bangladesh are always in India's group, but now they won't be there. That is good only.
the only bad thing is that we'll not be able to see the humor going on in PSL. A bowler like he really thrashed a keeper while he was celebrating. If you remember or
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
there was a that.
yeah, yeah. So that.
So these stupid things we'll not be able to witness from PSL. But let's see till how long this ban goes on and what's the effect of this ban.
Yeah, we need to see that. Some brave decisions taken actually. Like even Crickbus has removed all access of PSL now. We can't see anything related to PSL even in Crickbus. We cannot see in Dream
Hmm.
11. We cannot see in Fan Code. Nothing we can see related to PSL. They are playing for us. For us they are playing behind closed doors. That is how it feels for us. But their audience can follow the PSL. So now we'll come back to the IPL. We saw a fantastic match yesterday, fantastic win for RCB at Chinnaswamy. Once again, RCB lost the toss in Chinnaswamy and they were put into bat first. And we were able to see an improved batting performance from RCB yesterday. Actually, we see like Phil Salt and Virat Kohli got off to a good start. In the power play itself, they scored 50 to 60 runs again and 61 for one. RCB were 61 without loss in 6.3 overs. And then Phil Salt got out. And even after that, we see Devdutt Padikkal now, I think, has come back to form. He's looking really good now. Last two matches, he has been performing well. Even in Mulanpur, he scored a half century. Now, yesterday, also 50 from 27 balls. And Virat Kohli now, I think he's also pushing for the orange cap, 70 from 42 balls. Even he is
I
scoring.
always told you, I always told you, never ever write of Virat Kohli. If he
Yeah, yeah.
starts scoring, there is no way stopping him. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, 70 from 42. In fact, he's also scored back-to-back half centuries now. We saw Rohit Sharma score back-to-back half centuries. Now Virat Kohli also scoring back-to-back half centuries for RCB. And then they made an interesting decision. They promoted Tim David up the order. After Padikkal got out, Tim David came in and he played a good cameo of 23 from 15 balls. Once again, another failure from Rajat Patidar. Don't know what is happening with his form. I think only two innings he has played well. In Chepauk, he played well. In Wankhede, he played well. But apart from those two knocks, we are not able to see Patidar at his best. Jitesh Sharma played a good cameo in the end, 20 from 10, and it took RCB to 205 for 5 in 20 overs. First time RCB are scoring 200 plus in Chinnaswamy batting first, and that was really good. And in reply, if we see Rajasthan Royals, like what a monster start that was from Yashasvi Jaiswal. It seemed as though everything he was hitting for six and fours, like there was plenty of pressure on the bowlers. And even Vaibhav Suryavanshi, like he also hit two sixes. He was also looking good, but then Bhuvneshwar Kumar picked up the wicket of Suryavanshi. But until Jaiswal was there, there was always some fear actually amongst all RCB fans. But then Yashasvi Jaiswal got out one run short of his 50, 49 from 19 balls, strike rate of 257.89. I think Yashasvi Jaiswal is the only consistent batter in that team. Match after match he's performing. And that was a big wicket, and that wicket was also taken by Hazelwood only. And then Nitish Rana played a short cameo. Rian Parag 22 from 10. But I feel in those middle overs, if you see Krunal Pandya and Suyash Sharma, they bowled extremely well once again. Those two spinners are turning out to be gold for RCB. Krunal Pandya 2 for 31 in his 4 overs. Suyash Sharma none for 31 in his 4 overs. Two bowlers only gave 7 runs economy. And I think that is where the match shifted because RR were in control until Krunal Pandya and Suyash Sharma came into the attack. Outstanding bowling from Krunal and Suyash. And in the end, if you see Bhuvneshwar Kumar, that 1 over, he gave 22 runs in the end. But then Hazelwood came back. He picked up 2 wickets in the penultimate over. Outstanding bowling from Josh Hazelwood, picking up 4 wickets. Yet another bowler. I think we are seeing 3 days in a row where a bowler is picking up 4 wickets. Hazelwood picked up four for 33, and then Yash Dayal finishing it off. And RCB finally breaking their home curse and getting their first home win of IPL 2025. Your initial thoughts about this match?
Yeah, so a very, very important win for RCB, and now I guess they have one leg in the playoffs now. Because I guess they need to win two matches right now only so that they will be on 16 points. But again, as we were talking that the question which we raised in the pre-analysis was, are RCB trying to overachieve? So I guess this time they were playing a bit more according to the condition. Because if you see, even in the power play, they were not thrashing really every ball. Even Phil Salt played with a strike rate of 113. Even
Yeah.
Kohli was not hitting. He wasn't trying to hit every ball to six, or he was trying to relying on the ground, trying to rely on the ground shots, and he was taking very minimum risks. And again, Devdutt Padikkal, what a knock he has played. And I guess again, if any other man of the match
Yeah.
that we could have chosen again Devdutt Padikkal, because
No,
60 from
Padikkal,
27
actually,
balls.
I think Krunal Pandya deserved the man of the match because the way he squeezed the batters in the middle overs, like
Hmm.
even Dhruv Jurel started a little slowly there. He couldn't get going against the spinners. Outstanding bowling. I think that
Yeah.
is where the match turned. Hmm.
So yeah, actually, like a very, very good performance from real. Like it was a very good team performance. If you see Kohli, Padikkal, then even Jitesh Sharma's cameo, Tim David being promoted. Yes, Rajat Patidar couldn't contribute, but because there was only one way of batting when Patidar came, he can only slog, and he couldn't do that.
Yeah.
But if we talk that the way the RCB analyzed the condition and then they scored a not a very good target, I thought this was achievable target by Rajasthan.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Actually,
again,
RCB could have scored 220. Actually, like I think in the
huh,
end, if we see the good bowling from Archer and even Sandeep Sharma in the end, they were bowling some dot balls, valuable dot balls.
hmm,
Otherwise, the RCB could have pushed for 220, and 220 I think would have been a winning score actually. But still, 205 was a decent score. But then
yeah,
RR they had the game
obviously.
in their hand. Rajasthan Royals had the game in their hand. Like what a start from Jaiswal. Everything he was hitting.
Hmm.
But after Jaiswal got out, Riyan Parag was also, and Riyan Parag and Nitish Rana were playing so good. In fact, if you see here, when Riyan,
But Riyan Parag was really lucky to score those runs. Three edges, and then he threw the wicket off. He doesn't deserve to be captain anymore, I'm telling you. If the match turned when Riyan Parag got out, and the net required run rate was around eight, or
no, see
it
here,
was eight.
see here, Rajasthan Royals were 110 for 2 after 9 overs. So imagine,
Yes,
in
so
the
the
last 11 overs, how many runs you need? 96 runs were needed
90.
to win in the last 11 overs, and they couldn't chase it.
Yeah, net run rate of less than nine. And then
Yeah.
you are throwing your wickets, you are trying to hit first ball. It was first ball of Krunal Pandya he was facing, and you were trying to hit that for six. So that's really not acceptable. And also the runs which he scored, they just flew off his edges. Two
Yeah.
boundaries and one six flew off his edge. So now I guess Rajasthan needs to look into this, because the start which Yashasvi Jaiswal gave and Vaibhav Suryavanshi also tried, like he's very new to cricket, so we
Yeah,
cannot put much blame on him.
I think as he grows, I think he will get a little matured. I think because I think he's looking to
Ah,
slog every ball. It's not going to be
every
possible.
ball. He hit first ball for six, and then he played four dot balls, I guess, and the over went for 7 runs only. So he got to look into that aspect, that if you have hit a six, then you can make that over big even by singles and doubles. But again, and even if you see, so there was a very good partnership going on between Nitish Rana and Rayan Parag, and runs were just coming. But again, Rayan Parag, I don't know, no need of that shot. He got out, extra pressure came, and then the spin choke again happened. Kunal Pandey and even Yash Dayal bowled really very well.
See, the Suyash
Even
Sharma,
though,
no. Suyash Sharma
no,
doesn't pick
Suyash,
up wickets. Suyash Sharma has not picked up many wickets this season, but his economy rate has been very good actually. Like, he does not pick up wickets, but he contains the runs.
definitely, definitely. And after he got out, like after Riyan Parag got out, then obviously again Hetmeyer failed, and what a classic test match bowling by Hazelwood, hitting those
Hazelwood,
hard
yeah.
length and then mixing with those Yorkers and slowers. And
No,
even
but
if you see in the
But is this a
Yeah,
concern now for the Rajasthan Royals that Shimron Hetmeyer and Dhruv Jurel, they are not able to finish these matches for them? Well, what is happening to the both of them? Like, three matches in a row now. Against Delhi Capitals, they couldn't do it. Against Mitchell Stark, against Lucknow Super Giants, Avesh Khan defended it, and now Josh Hazelwood has defended it against Rajasthan. Like, what is happening to Rajasthan Royals? They're not chasing well now.
but I'll give credit to Patidar for that. A very good captaincy. He saved one over of Hazelwood for the 19th over. That was a very good captaincy. He must have been lured to bring him much earlier because, uh, but again, he waited for right moment for Hazelwood to come, and the way Hazelwood bowled, he I guess gave one run in the 19th over,
Yeah, one run and two wickets. Yeah.
two wickets in one. So that was, and I guess Dhruv Jurel was really unlucky. And what a review by Jitesh Sharma
Yeah,
for that.
that ball just he just looked to slice it. It took the back of the bat and it went. That was a very lucky dismissal. I didn't think, I don't even think that
Un-
Jurel knew that he nicked it.
Unluckiest way to get out, like Dhruv Jurel got out. But again, now I guess Rajasthan are officially out, or do they mathematically still they do have a chance?
No, like many people might say that they can still because now they can only reach 14 points because they've lost seven. They need to win all
So
five
I
and get to 14 points, which in itself is looking very impossible because Rajasthan Royals haven't played against the Mumbai Indians yet, if you see in the schedule. And that will be a very tough match
hmm.
for them. Mumbai Indians are also on the rise. And even,
So now
who else? Yeah,
I'm saying now things are looking a bit easy for RCB because they are right now third in the table, and the next match they are playing at Delhi in the home ground of Virat Kohli. So
yeah, yeah.
maybe they can win and seal their spot in the playoffs.
But now the concerning thing
But
is
again,
that with that Mumbai Indians is winning like this, they need to lose two more matches. Then only I think there will be some breathing space for the top three teams.
obviously, but right now still Punjab and Lucknow are in contention, and I guess things will be much more clearer by this weekend. Because I guess today's match is
Today's bottom of the
today
table, that won't make any difference.
9 versus 10. Okay.
Whoever loses today will also, I think, officially go out of the tournament because whoever loses will also lose their seventh match today. So
Hmm.
Chennai or
So
CSK or SRH. Both of them are playing some
tomorrow,
very.
yeah,
What
tomorrow I guess there is KKR versus PBKS. So that's a very important match. So now three important matches being lined up like KKR, PBKS, MI, LSG. That's also a very important match, and then DC versus RCB. So I
Yeah,
guess things will be more clear by this weekend. But a very happy homecoming for RCB. Finally, they won at Chinnaswamy, and that win was not very convincing. Actually, RR lost it again. So I don't know what's happening with RR. They are unable to choose 9 runs in 1 over, and then same 18 runs in 2 overs.
two
They are
hours.
unable to chase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow
So
that
that's
nine, no, somehow if they get an equation to chase 9 runs per over, they are not able to chase it. 9 runs in 1 over, 18 runs in two
yeah,
overs, same 9 runs per over. I don't know what, nine is
definitely.
their unlucky number, I think, for Rajasthan Royals.
Yeah, but some irresponsible cricket from Rajasthan really was the main cause of their defeat. Obviously, Hazelwood bowled really very well, but obviously Rajasthan should have won from this position. They got a really good start. It was the first time when RCB conceded more than 50 runs in power play in this IPL, and that was a very big power play.
Yeah, and
But again,
yeah, how badly are Rajasthan Royals missing Sanju Samson? Is there any possibility for him to play, or is he ruled out of the season? What is happening actually? We are seeing, I think, two of the bottom three teams, if we see now, their original captain is injured and ruled out of the season. Rajasthan Royals, Sanju Samson is their original captain. He is injured. Chennai Super Kings, Ruturaj Gaikwad is their original captain. He is injured. And that is exactly why those two teams are at the bottom now. Do you agree or not?
definitely, and I don't know whether are these injuries really injuries or some else other things are going on
Yeah,
because
actually, like I had seen somewhere yesterday, like someone had sent something like CSK faked the injury to Gurjapneet Singh and brought Devalt Brevis as replacement. Just to bring in Devalt Brevis as replacement, they faked the injury to Gurjapneet Singh like that. There were some news yesterday.
Definitely.
When I was seeing this, what was running in my mind is, would they have faked the injury to Rudraj Gaikwad also just to bring back MS Dhoni as captain? That was the question running in my mind. And that could be a very
Wow.
ridiculous move actually.
Things can happen definitely with the history which CSK and RR carry. We know that these things are really very small things for them. They can't do that, but we are still not sure. And if they are trying to replace Rituraj, a batter in his prime, which is like Rituraj Gaikwad, from a batter or even a captain who is just about to retire, that's a very regressive move. That's
Yeah,
taking your team back 5 years. If you see, if you let's talk about MIV, we so much criticize them about this all umpire thing and all those. But I still applaud them that they thought about future and they brought Hardik Pandya and they changed captaincy from Rohit Sharma. That was a very bold move. A captain of Indian team sacked from captaincy and Rohit Sharma and Hardik Pandya being brought. But that was
yeah.
done keeping in mind future, like it was a
And
futuristic plan.
Rohit Sharma
But here
hasn't Rohit Sharma hasn't even touched 40 now, and they made that decision. Dhoni is 40
hmm,
plus. They don't want to remove Dhoni from captaincy. They are trying to somehow they are trying to bring back Dhoni every time.
and that's why I guess that's a very regressive move. I don't know why Dhoni will agree to captain the side.
Yeah,
What else is left for Dhoni to achieve? I don't know.
yeah.
He had a perfect retirement thing happened. He won the IPL. He could have
And
retired, but I
now
don't know.
now actually CSK are in a risk of suffering a record under MS Dhoni, where CSK might finish at the bottom of the table under his captaincy. That is in danger now. I'm not saying it will
Hmm.
happen, but there is a possibility that it can happen.
Yeah. So on one hand, teams are playing for getting into top four, but today's match will be to decide who will finish at number 10.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. But let's also talk about our fantasy team yesterday.
No,
So
no.
first
Actually,
start.
my question, I don't think you answered. Like Sanju Samson, will he be back for the next match, or like what is
No,
the state of
as
his?
of now, there are no news for Sanju Samson right now. There is no news of Sanju Samson right now because just the only statement which is being made by Rahul Dravid is he is still recovering. So we are not
Um,
sure whether he'll be part of the team from
oh my
next
God!
match or
Then
not.
that means we won't be surprised if Samson gets ruled out of the tournament also, because this is not good signs for
These
Rajasthan
things
Royals.
are happening. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay. So
yesterday actually Rajasthan Royals. What more changes do you want to make to their team? Because yesterday they had made a brave decision actually. They had dropped Mahesh Theekshana and they brought Faruqi in. And they were using Riyan Parag as their second spinner. Do you think that strategy will work
I
out for the rest of
what
the
I
tournament?
told you that Ryan Parag will definitely bowl. What I think for Ryan Parag, this IPL is just to showcase his talent. It's not about winning or losing. He's just there to showcase what he can do. He can also bowl. He can also bat, so that he can do his contendership for Indian team. But again, if you are replacing Tikshana with Ryan Parag, I
Faruqi.
don't guess that's
No, no, Theekshana they dropped and they brought Faruqi in. Yeah,
the role of Tikshana is now being played by Ryan Parag. Na, he is acting as a second spinner right now.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not very sure because yesterday's pitch was even helping him. The ball was holding a bit when RCB was batting in the middle overs. But again, if still I see his figures,
3 overs 30.
3 overs 30. But but again, I don't guess because he's not a bowler who can win you matches. He can just be a part-time bowler.
Yeah, so for
So
that,
I
why, if they're not having any backup spinner, then continue with Theekshana. At least he's a proper spinner
no,
for them. Why they are dropping?
I don't know because even Fazaluk Farooqi didn't get any wicket, and so
So
and but
basically,
the
they have
form of
played with,
Tushar Deshpande. What happened to Tushar Deshpande, bro?
yeah, 2 overs 36. He's also 18 runs economy. So basically, yesterday, if we
Uh,
see Rajasthan Royals have played with one proper spinner, and that is Wanindu Asaranga. And if they are going to continue
hmm,
this way, I think they are going to struggle in the future because they're not having spinners. Like Riyan Parag is part-time bowler. It's like using Maxwell as your main spinner.
makes Maxwell is still a better bowler than Ryan Parag.
Yeah, that is also true. No, at least now I think they should bring back Tikshana next match in place of Faruqi. Like if you're not having spinner,
Ah,
just trust your spinners. Don't drop the spinners which are there. I don't know why they are doing that.
yeah. We also need to discuss, I guess, fantasy team because I guess time is running out. So
Yeah,
let
yeah,
me
yeah.
quickly tell fantasy team. So you had Phil Salt, he performed decently. Kohli was your captain. Wow, nice choice. Patidar couldn't do. Tim David was in your team. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, a bit on expensive side, but you had Hazelwood, 4 wickets, very good pick. Yashasvi Jaiswal was your vice captain. So again, both the boosters which you gave work.
Yeah,
Nitish Rana, now I don't guess many would have chosen Nitish Rana. He performed well. Hasranga was in your team. He got, I guess, wickets. Uh, Hasranga got a wicket. Then Jofra Archer was also there. He also got 1 wicket. And then you had Sandeep Sharma.
yeah, yeah.
So Sandeep Sharma got 2 wickets.
2 wickets. Yeah, two for
Yeah,
45.
very, very good team
Your
you
team?
chose. I had Phil Salt performed well. Kohli I had. Padikkal I had. So Padikkal performed well. You didn't have Padikkal. I made Patidar as my captain. So that backfired. And
Uh,
I had Tim David in my team. You had Tim David? Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah. I also
also
had.
had.
Chinnaswamy
I had
means I will take Tim
Suya.
David because he will get batting definitely. Yeah,
I had Suyash Sharma. Again, he didn't pick wickets, but uh, and I had Hazelwood, I had Yashashvi, I had Hasranga and Sandeep. So, like your team performed really very well, and I made some decent performance. Only my captain didn't perform.
yeah,
I
yeah.
might have chosen Padikkal or maybe Kohli or Phil Salt. Yeah, so I guess now we can wrap this up.
Yeah, before we have some time left. So, do you agree with this change? What so Rajasthan should make, or do you want any other changes like apart from bringing
No,
Tikshana back?
now maybe see IPL for them is over, so maybe they can try even Riyan Parag as their second spinner for the upcoming matches or for the next season. They can use him because I guess he will stay with the team for few more years. Because if you are working on a plan, you might have thought something, so you should not just leave that plan after one match. Because if you see, you haven't lost that match because of bowling, you have lost this match because of batting. So maybe they can go with the same squad in the next match and maybe see if that works.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's the kind of risk which Rayan Parag is taking on him because the day he starts getting thrashed, there will be no end to that because he's not a proper spinner. And
That is
then
why I'm saying.
obviously,
That is why I'm saying if they can bring back Tikshana, at least if Tikshana, there is a hope that he can pick up wickets, he can do well because experienced spinner from Sri Lanka. You're dropping that kind of a spinner and substituting with a part-time spinner. I don't know how long that is going to help them. But another question I want to ask, like, is Rajasthan Royals the South Africa of run chases now? Like 3 run chases, similar to what South Africa do, Rajasthan Royals are doing in this IPL. Do you agree or not?
yeah, we can say that. But if you see all the 3 times, the same batters were there Dhruv Jurel and Shimron Etmar. They could have easily finished the match, and they have failed thrice in a row. Like that's really impossible. uh, I don't know to call entire team because if you say if Yashasvi Jaiswal can give you such a big start, obviously if you are choking, then questions will be raised on you, and you are bound to deemed to call South Africa of IPL or chokers of IPL. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I think that's the correct tag given to them.
Yeah, because many people call RCB as the South Africa of IPL, but now I think that should be changed and Rajasthan Royals also should be considered as the South Africa of IPL, considering that 3 run chases which they could have won, they have let it go actually. So that is a bit concerning. Yeah. Yeah, that is a bit concerning. But anyways, it was a very good win for the Royal Challengers Bangalore. A good win for them at Chinnaswamy. Finally, RCB picking up their first win at home this season, and Rajasthan Royals sliding down further. Rajasthan Royals have lost their 7th match of IPL 2025 and are all but out of the tournament now. Meanwhile, though, RCB are marching ahead. They now have 12 points from 9 matches, and they still have 5 more matches to play. They need to win 2 more matches to qualify for the playoffs officially. So RCB are really looking good. So we'll be back again. Today there is another match between the Chennai Super Kings and the Sunrisers Hyderabad at the MA Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. So we'll be back again to do the preview of that match between CSK and SRH. Both teams are at the bottom of the table now and will be looking to salvage some pride. Whoever loses today will be officially out of the tournament. So we'll be discussing about that match. Until then, please like, share, subscribe, post your comments in the comment section as to what went wrong with the Rajasthan Royals. Post your comments as to why Rajasthan Royals messed up 3 run chases in a row in this season. And we'll be looking at those comments. And we'll be back again soon. Until then, take care, guys. Cheers and goodbye.